Oh boy, who are we going to start with? Actually, yeah, let's start with just Otto, since you're going to be the first person who has a chance to react here. You have just been implored by a small, insistent Gerblin to help locate someone, the identity of whom you do not know, in a place you have never been. It does seem like they are intending to go ahead and move on to ask somebody else. Seems to be slightly panicked. Does that seem accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you like to do here?
So Veg just came up to me and
Yes.
said, I think it's met at first just with a little bit of surprise. I'd like to crouch down to his level.
Mm-hmm.
I have some concerns.
Do I realize at this point that I haven't put my mask back on?
Yes. You
I do
realize
that.
pretty quickly, yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. All right, we're masked. Right. Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking for someone about, big, dark blue hair, well dressed, human, oid. If you've seen them, if you haven't, that's okay.
I'm afraid I haven't. Do you need help?
Yes. I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment.
Kiono, you are overhearing this exchange.
I hear the word pickle and I'm excited. No.
I have some concerns. You are very small.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
But you are wearing armor, like a warrior would be. Are you...
I'm
Are you
a
young?
paladin.
Oh, forgive me. I just assumed that you were some sort of child or...
Kiono will kind of interrupt here. She'll drag her poor grunt along with her. I'm sorry, I heard that you said you needed help. I'm here to do good and help people who need help.
So my question about Kiono is she's an ASMR, right? ASMR?
Yes.
Is that visible? Like, does she have a tell? Is that something that someone looking at her would pick up on?
She's shiny. Like metallic-y. Not like, oh my gosh, the sun is blinding because it's radiating off of her skin kind of thing, but hair, like the hair very specifically is extra shiny.
Okay.
Skin is not metal, but reminiscent thereof, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I get that.
Like
so
shiny makeups.
Yeah, kind of a little bit like that, like, except all over. So she went bathing in glitter and
yes. Okay. Love that.
Wonderful.
So I guess this might be a question for Gloom. Is that something Veggrek notices and recognizes as a Samarian?
Make a religion check.
18.
Yeah, Veggrek has heard of the concept of ASMR. They are, in theory, the chosen of the gods, set forth to a particular task. They each has a personal guide and some kind of greater purpose that they may or may not be aware of.
All right. Then Veggrek is awed, and he drops to his knees in front of this radiant being.
So he's about 1.5 feet off the ground. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I straighten up and look down at him because I can't get that low.
And I wasn't really ever leaning down or anything, so like we're just towering above him now.
Yep. Yeah, he is flat.
I don't know what this reaction means.
Neither do I.
What are you doing?
I'm attempting to show you the respect that is proper of your status. I'm having a bit of trouble with my questing, and I hope that you don't take that as a personal insult. I am doing my best, but if you have come to assist me, then thank you for that, and I'm just thrilled in general, even if the gods have set you on a path that is only briefly intersecting with mine.
All right. And Lady Renn.
Present.
This is about the exchange that you witness while invisible and unhearable. What are you up to?
I, at first, am screaming at this fool who's not listening. Eventually realize no one can see or hear me. I'm going to try to figure out where I'm at.
All right.
Sorry.
Are there any signs or anything?
Yeah, make a perception check.
While she's doing that, While she's doing that, I want to double check real quick if she is smellable, because I don't think so.
I feel like.
All right.
The questions
Now,
you get asked.
Why would we not be able to see or hear, but we would be able to smell? Is there a good reason
never
why
know.
we could smell her?
That's why I don't assume that she's smellable.
Her perfume. It penetrates the veil.
I mean, she may be on this plane of existence, and she just happens to be invisible and muted.
It's pretty, yeah. It's definitely not like you're on the astral plane or anything, or the ethereal plane. So, we're gonna go with no because
It's funnier that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled 18.
All right. You do look around. You see on the path into town. This is kind of the main thoroughfare that you find yourself on. You see the back of a sign, and then just looking around, you do see a few signs here and there. One of them is for the Green Hills Saloon. And then there's another sign that says Sprockets and Bits.
Okay, are there any newspapers or anything around that might say where I'm at?
What date it is?
Quick, what year is it?
You see down the road a bit, there's a small child waving newspapers in the air as if he were in a production of Newsies.
Great, I'm going over there. Going to the Newsy boy.
All right, you're most of the way there, and you become both visible and audible once again.
I don't think I realized that. I don't know if I have any way to know that.
No, from your perspective, you were always visible and audible.
Okay, I'm going to continue going to the boy.
Do I see this, or is my face too in the ground?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
14.
Yeah, I mean, it's Renn. She's not trying to be quiet or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, in the middle of your prostrations, through the gap, like your head is bowed, you're looking beneath you, through Otto's legs, you see the bouncing blue hair going towards somebody else.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna bow again to the ASMR, and thank you. And because I've assumed that they've made her appear, and I'm gonna run off to Renn. There you are.
I am picking up a newspaper. I'm like this kid. I'm like, you can't see me anyway. I'm just going to borrow this for a second.
All right. The kid's just like, but I mean, fine.
Did you just respond to me? You can see me.
Can I?
Where are we? Let me see.
This
Looking
is
at the newspaper.
Yeah, it's the Alibrook book. It's not a book; it's a newspaper, but that's what it's called.
Excellent.
Their tagline is "It's not a book; it's a newspaper."
Sure.
Excellent. Where might I find medical aid, since you are the only one who seems to be able to help me?
I can heal.
Excuse me?
If you'll permit me to,
Oh, now you are quite done ignoring me. Is that all it was this entire time? I do not find this funny. Heal me. Get on with it.
Okay.
And none of your trickery. Also, you are not to take off your disguise or tell anybody that I have shared a space with you.
Whatever it is I am. Yes, absolutely.
And you are not to tell anybody that it is a vow of silence, so they can't even know that you're hiding it.
Understood.
Do we hear all this?
Perfectly.
Right in front of a newsboy,
absolutely
too.
do.
There is an audience.
Love that. Okay.
Get on with it. Heal me.
Yeah,
I am
okay.
very frazzled.
Yes, okay. I will need I do need your I do require permission to touch you. So that's just a quick heads up. If you'll permit me.
She turns to the newsboy. What kind of articles of clothing is he wearing?
He's got a vest, a jacket over that, a shirt, gray shirt, pants, gloves, shoes.
Might I borrow a glove for a moment?
Sure.
Great, thank you.
He has no idea what's going on.
Puts on the glove. I'm guessing it doesn't fit.
It's a little bit small.
There, you may touch me.
Okay. Do I want to use lay on hands or cure wounds? I'm not entirely sure what the difference is yet.
Lay on hands is just a pool of healing you have as a paladin. Cure wounds is using spell slots, whichever resource you want to deplete.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, then let's lay on hands.
All right.
There it is.
And how many of your reserve are you going to use? You've got 15 hit points that you can spend per day.
Well, if I start healing her, will I know when she's
full? Like gas in a tank?
Yeah. Or is that just a guess for me?
Normally, it'd be more like in the abstract of, she's... I like, how injured is Lady Renn right now?
I have 12 hit points out of 21.
Yeah, so, she's looking a little rough.
Yeah, okay.
You can make a medicine check if you'd like to determine how precisely you understand it.
Let's just go ahead and use the 15.
All right.
I don't know what else I'll be using it for.
That's an interesting way to phrase that.
That's not. I have one obligation, and that is to her.
Sure. You dump 15 hit points into Lady Renn.
Yeah,
now, I cap out, right? Or do I go above?
No, it's up to your max.
Okay. All right.
Do you feel any better?
Thank you kindly. I feel much better. Remove the glove very carefully. I don't want to touch it too much, and then I give it back to the newsboy.
I'll
Happy to
never
help.
wash this glove.
Thank you.
I want to turn to Kiono. Did you do that?
I'm not entirely certain. I might. Excuse me. Did I help you? Did I do something to help you?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Veggrek. Sorry, my bad. I'm yelling at Veggrek.
Well, I kind of assumed that your presence heralded the intervention of the gods. As it applies to making my liege reappear. I mean, she wasn't here, and then you addressed me, and now she is here? So I assumed that you had something to do with it.
Strange denizens, can you please point me in the direction of a telephone?
What?
Do those exist?
They certainly do.
Okay.
Ian Willis.
Not in the sticks.
Who
I
is
one
Renn
payphone?
addressing?
Both of the two weirdos that are talking with her.
Other
hired
weirdo.
help.
Mm-hmm.
Otto hasn't ever seen a telephone to know what it is, and ditto Kiono. Though Otto did pass one earlier.
Could you describe what you're looking for more precisely?
Never mind, you are useless to me. I will go ask somebody else.
Do you
Newsboy!
Yeah, a telephone?
Yes.
There's one at the Green Hill, and the Marshal's got one.
Where is the marshal?
Oh, I have someone who can. And I pull up my grunt. She was going to introduce me to the marshal before I encountered the small one asking for help.
Excellent. Please also deliver me to the marshal.
Yeah,
We're standing right outside his office, aren't we?
Yeah, you're pretty close by.
Yeah, but
Like Otto just glances
Otto
backwards at the building.
stepped out of the
Walked
office,
out.
and this happened. And Marshal's like, "Someone say my name."
Who are you?
I'm the Marshal.
Well, that is highly convenient. Perfect. I have need of a telephone.
Sure, yeah, we
How
got
rude of
one.
me not to introduce myself. I apologize. My name is Lady Renn de Porpington Worthing. I believe you may have heard of my family.
Maybe.
Excellent. Great. Direct me to a telephone.
He has to roll
Sure,
for
come
it.
on in.
All right, going on in.
coming with her.
Yep. Kiono just following at this point, dragging
Sure.
along her grunt.
All right.
Is Otto just standing in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
Cool.
Did I not write down?
Otto's like, I don't know what just happened. He just walks away. While they go do that, I'm gonna go buy a shield.
Okay.
Renn has barely noticed you guys. She's like, okay, more weirdos. Great, whatever. I've got my own shit to do with.
Otto
All right,
saw that.
he-
Like, they might need my help, but I don't want to touch that yet.
Or ever, if you're smart.
Was Wilson the Marshal's name?
Wilson!
Or is that somebody else? I don't think I wrote his name down.
Craig.
Sure, Marshal Craig. We'll just call him the Marshal and I'll listen to the recording later.
That's probably a
All
better
right,
idea.
so yeah, Marshal ushers you all into his office. The phone is sitting on its own table.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Yeah, there you go. Free to use it.
Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Of course, it's what I'm here for."
All right, I'm going to go over to the phone and I'm going to call the Worthing Estate.
Okay. You so the way the phones work here is there's not really phone numbers. It's an operator system.
Okay.
So you pick up the phone and it says there's a silence for a moment and it says operator, where may I place your call?
The Worthing Estate. In
Excellent.
Woollis.
One moment. She takes about a minute to connect all the right switches. And then you hear another click as the other end picks up. And it says, yes, this is the Worthing Estate. Who is calling?
Is that my mom's voice, or is that somebody else?
Yeah, it's Mom.
Okay. Mother! It's Renn. I am in Alibrook far ahead of schedule. I have run into many issues, and I am unharmed. However, I have lost all of my belongings, and Stuart.
I'm sorry? What happened to you?
Goblins hijacked the carriage. And Azora provided some strange magical spell that luckily teleported me directly here, or I would have been stuck in the wild for certain. I am currently in the Marshal office in Alibrook. I've not set out to look for Edger, however, I'm healed. I am not certain how I will get back.
Well, I don't know what to say. What do you need?
Need some form of transportation.
Okay. We can see about arranging something. Oh heavens. I'll just get some lodging there. The Great Feather Tavern is there in town. Get some rooms there. We have one on reserve. Just sit tight and I'll send aid.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been very difficult.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had a very horrible 48 hours. I'll it sounds downright catastrophic. Yeah,
it was quite catastrophic, yes. But I am bearing strong.
That's my girl. I'll get working on this immediately, and we'll get you home, or yeah, as soon as we can.
Also, I suppose it's quite rude that Stuart was abandoned on Goat Road with a goblin. If there's any way we can send out some search party or something to help him, I suppose that would be the most polite thing to do. Also, my things are out there, and I really do not want them to go to waste. I hope the snow doesn't ruin all of my clothing. That would be terrible.
Where did this happen?
About I don't know, like a day out from day out in.
Yeah, it was over the course of that day. So
okay.
All right. All right. I'll send some people to figure it. Yeah, we'll get it taken care of. Oh dear, oh dear.
I apologize for the bad news.
It's all right. It's a little sooner than I expected to hear catastrophic news. But don't worry, we'll figure it out.
I am quite capable on my own. I will manage. I will stay at the Great Feather Tavern. I will seek out Edger, and I will await my ride home.
Wonderful. You do that, and call if you need anything.
Thank you. Tell Father I said I miss him.
I will do just that. He misses you greatly, as do I.
I don't want to go, but there are too many things to do. I'll talk with you later. Thank you.
Yes, dear, of course. You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
I love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Click.
All right, I whip around and I look at Veggrek and the strange two that are also here.
No, I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, I've got my grunt still.
Count as accurate.
I am going to stay at the Great Feather Tavern. So, does anybody here know where that is?
No.
Marshall leans over. Yeah, it's over on the edge of town. Big building. Can't miss it.
Excellent. What color is this big building?
Blue and white.
Perfect. You are very helpful. I very much appreciate you.
Literally my job. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, you do your job quite adequately. I will be on my way.
Excellent.
Veg is trying to figure out whether he should tip him. He feels like he should. I think he's going to toss 2 gold over to the sheriff. Or the marshal.
Thank you.
I'm a public servant. It's not really...
We're very wealthy.
You know what? Fair.
All right, I am heading out, whether or not anyone's following behind me.
Yes.
I'm going to the Great Feather Tavern. Going to look.
Imagine if you just slipped a police officer a $5 bill.
Veggrek is dumb.
So Renn is off to the Great Feather Tavern. Veggrek following behind. Yeah, Kiono, what are you doing?
While she was on the phone, Kiono was pursuing her own course of action. She's talking to the marshal. She's like, so we were going, or hope. I'm gonna try that sentence all over again. So my companion here, whose name I did not catch, said
road.
said that you would be able to tell us where there were people that we could help because they need help.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of things what need doing here in town. Biggest thing, well, you just missed him, the big tin guy, rock armored fella, was gonna help us out with a bit of a trouble here in the with the old starter dungeon.
Excellent. So I should go find him and assist him in what he is doing at his starter dungeon?
He seemed capable, but could sure use the help, I'm sure.
All right, we will go do that. Thank you very much for your assistance.
Sure thing.
And I grab my buddy and I walk off, trying to find Otto.
All right. So, speaking of Otto, going to buy a shield.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just give me an investigation check.
See if I can puzzle this one out. 21.
21.
Woo!
Nice. You find a place called... Sure. Got this.
I hate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems to be a metalworks. They've got all sorts of things hanging up, pots and pans and swords and shields and such. Anything in particular that you're looking for?
Just a simple shield.
Yeah, they definitely seem to have one available. You are greeted as you enter the store by a younger looking half orc kid, like a young guy.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey, welcome to Ingot This." It's Daniel.
Same mood.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm looking to replace my old shield. It hasn't quite served me anymore.
Do you have the old shield?
No, that's why I have to replace it.
Oh. Well, we just offer a discount on trade-ins. That's fine. Any kind of shield you like. There's like 5 of them here. We got round ones and pointy-ish ones.
Do any provide any particular benefits over the other?
You'd think so, but no.
Well, then I think I'll just take your simple round shield.
All right. Well, he kind of looks at you and sighs and gets out from behind the counter, walks over to where you're standing, reaches up past you, pulls down the round shield, walks back to the counter, sets it on the counter. Okay, that'll be 12 gold.
Right. I reach into my bag and I try to figure out how to. Okay, this is the color gold, so it's got it. Okay, and I give it to him.
Great. Thank
We're
you
also
for shopping it and got this.
Thank you.
Craftsmanship is guaranteed for 2 years. Not covered by Axe of Dragon.
Oh?
Yeah, if you fight a dragon and the shield doesn't work, that's because you fought a dragon, not because of the shield.
That is apt advice. I will take that into consideration. All right, thank you.
Great. Have a nice day.
You as well.
Kiono, you might want to help this person.
I'm not there, sadly, but I would. No, I wouldn't, because I don't realize there's anything wrong. This
That
poor
seems
guy.
fine.
He's just fine. Yeah, he's just kind of got a weird voice or something. I don't know.
He's
Got a
working for
cold.
minimum wage, you guys.
I
We would
know.
be in his position.
All right, so the goal of this campaign is to destroy capitalism.
All for it.
I'm gonna minus that off my character sheet. Just a sec.
What if the marshal's name is Marshall?
Be Marshall.
Yes!
I have a shield now.
Yay!
Ah.
Don't let a like eat it.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, what's next for Otto here?
Well, I have a shield. I am fully equipped to go investigate the dungeon, so I guess that's where I'm going to head.
All right.
Otto's gonna just solo the entire dungeon while people are looking for people.
Yeah, that's basically what happened in their session 0. So
I mean,
Okay. So Otto, you step out of the shop with your shiny new shield, and there is standing the same ridiculously tall woman with the orange person who does not seem like they want to be there.
Hello again. Can I help you?
oh, well, I was actually hoping that we could help you. We heard that you were going to go assist in the starter dungeon, and I was going to help you. We were going to help you. Definitely still got like my arm on this guy, or just like on her shoulder or something, just like, nope, you're not moving.
headlock.
I see. I'm kind of looking at the guy, a little confused.
That was a
Did
good reaction.
the marshal send you?
Yes, he said that you would have it handled, but assistance is always a good thing.
Yeah, why am I still here again?
Because it's a good idea to do good.
Right, yeah, but it's also a good idea to like go and finish my breakfast.
No, Roadwork, don't leave us.
You're the only thing saving this party.
Besides, wouldn't you rather go help the nice lady with the rich-looking clothes?
She did not appear to need help, and the marshal said that this fellow might.
Well, why don't you help this person, and I'll go help make sure that she gets to the end safely. Does that sound good to you? We can both do our good deeds and increase the number of people helped. How does that sound?
That sounds like a good idea. You had a good idea to go do good. Excellent.
Yep.
I will help this person here.
Great. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm gone. Yep. That's how that just happened.
Well, I don't quite know why everyone's so insistent on helping me lately, but you're welcome to come along if the marshal thinks that you could be of assistance, then who am I to judge?
I do not know who you would be to judge.
Yep.
You're perfect.
Apparently we're just standing here staring at each other now.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yes. Let us go.
All right.
Still don't know each other's names, but that's fine because it's not a thing. Yeah, that's not happening.
So weird.
I think Otto is like aware of how weird this is, but he doesn't know what to do about it.
I'm officially the weirdest one, guys.
You
That's
are.
awful. Yeah.
Amazing.
You win weirdness award.
I don't think that's an award that's really something you want to win.
All right,
Damned if you didn't win it.
Get
I know,
back
right?
to that in a moment. Yeah, so Renn,
Yeah.
heading to the Great Feather Inn.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
17.
Yeah, as the marshal said, it is on the edge of town, and you can't miss it. It's a
Right.
large 2-story building, just pillars out front with a big wraparound kind of porch area.
So it looks a lot nicer than the Days Out Inn, I'm guessing.
It's a lot. It's probably the nicest building you've seen since leaving Wallace. It's like an old
Home sweet home.
Victorian plantation style house kind of a thing.
Okay.
But more like the bottom floor. There's a big like a concert floor. Like there's a piano and a stage. And right now at this time of day, it's pretty quiet. They seem to be preparing for whatever is going on this evening. There is a woman just kind of at a desk near the front reading a book that she looks up as you enter, sets it down, and says, "Oh, howdy, welcome, y'all.
Hello, I require a room.
Excellent. And what is your name?"
My name is Renn de Porpington Worthing.
"Oh, Worthing. Yeah, we have a room on reserve for you here.
Excellent.
I can show you right there."
Oh, is it one room or two?
Well, I mean, you usually just get the one room, and then there's the adjoining room available if you need it for any servants or anything.
Yes, please. That would be great.
Certainly. Let me just mark that down here.
Well, I mean, I
Not a word.
Well, yeah, I can show you right up there if you'd like.
Thank you. That would be wonderful.
Did you need anybody to take your bags up, ma'am?
No? This is fine.
All right. Right this way then. And she shows you upstairs. The room is large. The bed is plush and four-postery, and it is nearly the height of luxury.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that carriage was so dreary and chilly. Finally, I'm where I belong. My back was starting to get sore. Oh, this is perfect. Are you in here too, Veggrek?
yes. I'm not saying anything because I can't say anything.
All right. Turn to you. Well,
Stand
are
at
you
attention.
going to go into your private lodgings? By the way, you are welcome for arranging them, although I'm sure someone of your type would be absolutely fine sleeping outside. Excuse me, I asked you a question.
Am I allowed to talk yet?
Yes, you are allowed to talk.
Okay, sorry. Well, what I was trying to tell you at the front desk was that I won't be sleeping, so I won't need the room because I can't let you out of my sight again. So,
You're not staying in my room. That is unacceptable.
well,
Who knows when you're going to steal my things and make off into the night? You're lucky I'm giving you lodging at all. It is only because you have already been hired by my family, and that is per our agreement.
and I do appreciate that.
Yes,
But,
you'd better. Now go into your room.
I can't. If I leave you unguarded, then you're not being guarded, and I made a promise to you and your family to protect you. And I can't do that if something happens to you.
Protect me by crashing my carriage and stealing my things. I should have known from the beginning. Strange and short and ill in some manner.
Mm,
Not willing to show your face. I was very polite about it.
You were.
Turns out it was all deception. You say you're all about honor and truth. That is a lie.
Do you remember when just before you that entire that do you remember when you asked me if do you remember that time when you told me that you wouldn't look at my face and then you did?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just that thing that you told me that you weren't going to do that you did, then that was not true.
Oh, so you're calling me a liar. You're accusing me of being a liar when you are the largest liar of them all. Please,
I have not
be gone. I need a moment to myself. Today has been very trying. I need to unpack what little belongings I have on hand, collect my bearings, just go to your room. I am trying to be hospitable.
Thank you. And I go to my room and I keep my ear pressed against the door.
Oh, Veggrek. Precious baby.
You just grounded him and he is still doing his job. You jerk.
Oh. Renn is a monster.
She's
I love
great.
it.
Can only go up from here.
All right. So
You would think.
how does Renn spend the time in her room?
Crying a little bit, pulling out her things, taking inventory on what she has with her, resting up, just collecting her thoughts mentally because she's got to go find Edger.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Veggrek, just keeping an ear on Renn?
Yep, just listening to her cry gently.
Oh,